What's up, guys? Welcome to Daily Dose of Reddit. This is your host, Zach, and today we have a double feature involving juxtapositions of employment. If that makes any sense at all, grammatically speaking. Anyway, that's right. Earlier today we did I Do Work Here Lady. Now we're doing I Don't Work Here Lady. What is this? Do we work here? Don't we? I don't know. I can't keep track. It's so confusing. Back and forth. One time. I still can't keep track. What are we doing? That's right. r/ I Don't Work Here Lady. In case you missed it now, let's get started. Alright, this story's called You're Not My Customer. I'm not paid to serve you. Many moons ago, I worked in a call center for a card protection company. Customers would take out essentially an insurance policy with us, and in return for a monthly fee, we would securely hold their card details for them and contact banks on their behalf to cancel the cards if they were lost or stolen. More useful if you're the type who has multiple credit, debit, store cards from different places and don't want the hassle of contacting all of them individually if you lose your wallet. One call to us, and after we've confirmed security with you, we can do the rest for you. I had only been working there a few months when the peak of the PPI scandal started to surface. Our company did not, nor had we ever offered payments protection insurance with any of our products. However, our biggest rival company had just been very publicly exposed as mis-selling PPI to most of its customers. I remember being briefed the morning the news broke and warned that we'd probably get a lot of calls from worried customers wanting to know if they were entitled to anything back from us. As frontline customer service, we were told to confirm security and see if there was anything else we could help them with before handing them over to customer relations to deal with explaining that we weren't paying out because we had messed up in the first place. This post isn't about the customers who got that far, though. This is a shout out to the customers who started and ended as my problem with no means to pass them on to anyone further. Good morning. Thank you for calling, company. My name is OP. How can I help you today? I've got a letter. Internally. Congratulations. Did you call just to tell me that? Okay. Is the letter from us? Yeah. Right. And what does this letter say? Oh, I don't know. I just saw it was from you, Law, and so I rang you. Internally. Of course you did. Why would you bother to read the letter before calling? Okay, well, I'll need you to tell me what you need help with before I can help you, so you're best off reading the letter first. At this point, my manager is hovering and tapping her watch, indicating to keep calls as short as possible because we had such a high volume following the PPI exposure in that morning's papers. Oh, where did I put it now? Why don't you go and find the letter? You can read it over and give us a call back when you're ready, and we can go through everything then. Oh, where's the damn... Manager tapping watch. What did she expect me to do? Hang up in the middle of a call? Just as I was starting to get some information? Okay, probably exactly that. And I'm not so sure this particular caller would have noticed anyway. They were off in their own world by this point, carrying me all around their house on a cordless phone. I didn't fancy being responsible for them calling back later in a fit of rage because their first agent had hung up on them either though. So I took the markdown I knew was coming. Hello? Are you there? Yes, I'm here. Just a minute. I know I had it here somewhere. I already lost the will to live. Don't worry. If you can't find it, I can bring it up here on the system if you don't have it on hand. How silly of me to assume that you might have the letter in your hand when you called me about it. Oh, can you do that? Great. What does it say then? I'll just need to confirm security with you first so I know who I'm talking to. You don't happen to have your membership number handy, do you? I know it's a long shot given the letter situation, but you'd be surprised. My what? What do you need my bank account number for? That's not even nearly what I said, but okay. No, your company policy number. Don't worry if not. I can find your account by other means, but I'll just need to ask you a few extra security questions. Could you tell me your name first, please? I'll search it in our system and then I'll I'll be able to confirm some other details with you. I'm title, foreman, surname, full address and post. I was born. Full date of birth, 2 mother and father's names, and town, county. I'm frantically writing notes, startled by how informative that all was. I searched, surname, nothing. Date of birth, no one matching the name or address. Address, nothing. I can't seem to find an account for you on our system. Are you sure it was company that you're with? The card insurance, yes? Well, yes, that is what we do, but there are several companies that offer similar protection. Are you sure it's company that sent you a letter? Oh, here it is. I knew I had it around here somewhere. I'm miming tying an imaginary noose around my neck at this point. Oh, you found the letter now. That's brilliant. You should see a 9-digit membership number. Says here you owe me money. Well, if you could just tell me the membership number in the top right of the letter, I can bring up your account and we can sort that out for you. No, you have to send me a check or something. It says here. I'm pulling harder on the imaginary noose. Well, in order to do that, I need to access your account. Please tell me the membership number on the letter. It's 9 numbers long and it's in the top right, just under our address. 1, 2, 3, 4 ABC. Of course. Are you sure that letter is from us at company? That sounds like a policy number format used by rival company. What does the letterhead say? Yeah, it's right here. Rival company? We are not rival company. You've called company. We can't help you if you don't have an account with us. And we didn't send you any letter. They did. They are the people you need to call. Well, you're all the same, these big banks, aren't you? Can't you just send me my check? We aren't a bank. We insure personal belongings and cancel lost and stolen credit cards by contacting the bank on your behalf, if you have a policy with us. As I say, you do not have a policy with us at company, so you will need to contact rival company to discuss anything mentioned in the letter they sent you. So you do the same thing then? As I mentioned earlier, yes, there are several companies who offer card protection. We are only one of them and we don't have access to any other company's database. So you're not sending my check? I'm gently face desking so the caller can't hear my thuds. We at company have never offered you a check. You will need to contact the people who promised that to you in order to get it. We have no information whatsoever. I cannot help you today. But I gave you my policy number. Why won't you send me my money? That policy is not with us. You have called the wrong company. We are company. Your policy is with rival company. How do you know it's theirs if you don't work for them? Because you just told me the letter was addressed from rival company. Oh, that's right. Well, then why did I call this number? Face desking intensifies. I don't know. All I can tell you is that you don't have a policy with us. There's a phone number here on the letter. And that is the number you called today? Praying for a penny to tumble. She reads out rival company's phone number. No, it's not. That's not our number. That would be the number that can help you today. Oh, perhaps I should give this number here a try and see what they say. Perhaps! I'll ring you back later if they give me the same excuses. I want my money! We won't be any more equipped to help you then, but I wish you luck with calling rival company. Without thinking, I wrap up the call in the usual autopilot way by asking, was anything else we could help them with today? Before the sentence was fully out of my mouth, I knew what was coming. Yes, could I speak with your supervisor, please? He needs to know what terrible customer service you give. By this point, my female manager has been listening into the call by my side for a little while, waiting to be summoned for the inevitable escalation. Hello, I am OP's manager. How can I help you? No, you're not. I want to speak to someone higher up. I can assure you I am. Now, what is the issue I can help you with? Oh, great. Another one. Excuse me? Look, your girl owes me money and refuses to send me my check, and she's trying to send me round the houses, ringing all the numbers in the world before I could just get what's owed to me. Okay, firstly, OP is a frontline customer service call agent, not my girl. Secondly, neither she nor company owes you any money, as has now been explained to you multiple times. My colleague has, in fact, fact, gone over and above her line of duty by even telling you who you need to contact, as you are not a customer of ours. No, you do not understand. We are customer service. You are not our customer. We are not here to serve you. If you wish to take out a policy with the company, I can transfer you to our sales department. Otherwise, we have nothing else to discuss. I don't want another Goodbye then. Have a lovely day. I could have kissed her in that moment. Instead, she sent me on break to refresh my brain from the stupid, and I used it to buy her a big share of Maltesers as a thank you. What a story. I kind of wanted to declaw my visual organs because, gosh, I hated that. That was a terrible experience. Not the story itself, but oh my god, the person in it. It was almost as bad as that one wireless story. God, you guys know what I'm talking about. The ones that are now currently experiencing freaking PTSD and flashbacks from a horrible time. This story's called Kid Sick at Self-Checkout. Quick note, I am merely the witness in this short story. Here's the cast. There's me, good mom, sick kid, rich man. About 14 years ago now, I was working at my local Walmart, put in charge of watching the self-checkout on a slow day. I will admit that back then, I was inexperienced with people and lazy, but my few months there had taught me a lot about how nasty folk can get. Good mom comes rushing to the self-checkout with sick kid in her cart. He does not look well, and I hear him saying as they come up, I don't feel good, mom. I go home. Good mom clearly understands that her kid has become sicker since they came in, and is trying to rush to get him home now. She is trying to soothe him while simultaneously fumbling with groceries and bare essentials like soup and boxes of tissue. I know, sweetie, I'm sorry. Mommy is going as fast as she can. Well, along comes Rich Man. He has on what has to be the most expensive jacket I have ever seen. Full business, gold watch, tie, pricey shoes, perfect haircut, fit, carrying a lot of coffee. Everything about him makes me glad this is self-checkout, because my track record with rich folk treating me bad here is almost 100%. He begins checking out directly across from Good Mom and Sick Kid, his back facing them. Suddenly, Sick Kid starts to squirm and look around wildly. Mom, I need the restroom. Good Mom looks up from the checkout and sees Sick Kid is not going to make it through her checkout. She practically flies around the cart, picks him up, and he projectile vomits across the self-checkout all over Rich Man's expensive jacket. My jaw drops. It can't be real. As I begin to react, I am watching Rich Man. He drops his coffee and is stunned for a moment when something I was not ready for happens. He turns around, quickly removing the jacket, dumps it on the floor, and walks quickly over to Good Mom and Sick Kid, kneeling because they are now on the ground. Good Mom comforting her crying child with eyes practically begging for mercy at this point. Is he okay? I walk up with towels, already on the radio for cleanup, and hand him one. He uses it to help clean up Good Mom. He might have the stomach flu. I just needed to pick up some things to take care of him. I'm so sorry. It's okay. Let's get him cleaned up. Good Mom seems to finally really see the man and how he is stressed for the first time, and what happened to him. Oh my god. Do you work here? Rich Man wiping vomit off of her back while I start on the floor. No, ma'am. Just a dad myself. Hate to see a kid not feeling well. Good Mom was so embarrassed that she didn't really speak again, other than a meager thank you, as we finished cleaning up and Rich Man helped her finish checking out personally. I helped him put his certainly ruined jacket in a garbage bag to take home, and he checked out as well. I asked him if there was anything else I could do for him, and Rich Man politely declined and left the store. I will never forget how that man reacted that day. For all his obvious wealth, he was his last priority in that moment, even as a victim himself. He didn't complain about the the mess or that he might get the kid's flu or his ruined jacket, nothing. And he certainly did more to help than me, the actual employee. I took his lesson to heart for all future interactions with people, and it has made a tremendous difference as I become a father myself. Thanks for reading. I posted this in the morning after I started seeing these stories about mostly terrible folk, of course, on YouTube, thinking that not all of these are a negative thing, and the world is in a tough enough place as it is right now. I remember this story very well and decided to share. Since I posted this from my phone, I came back to correct any mistakes I had made, like typos and grammar. I found 3. I am so extremely happy to see this had a positive impact on so many people. I could not have imagined so many upvotes and views. More than anything, seeing comments about those who have had an emotional reaction to this brings tears to my eyes in the best way possible. It has certainly made me feel better in these tough times for my kid's future. Thank you all. This story is actually so freaking sweet. I was terrified as soon as they said that the kid vomited all over the guy's jacket. This story's called We're Not Where You Think We Are. This happened when I was in high school. I was working in a convenience store called Quick Stop. A customer asks me when the store closes, and I tell him 1 a.m.
How come you're a 7-Eleven and you close at 1 a.m. instead of 11 o'clock?
It's not a 7-Eleven, it's a Quick Stop.
No, it's a 7-Eleven.
There's no signage inside the store, so I suggest that he go outside and look at the sign, which he does. Then, sometime later, he comes back in the store and avoids contact with me. I guess we all have days like that. Oh, wow, that was a weird reaction to my laugh. Or that was a weird, I don't know what that was. My body did something. Okay, that was funny. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell to never miss an episode.